Oh,
Oh, Monkey,
oh,
your stream just
I know, yeah.
died.
It should be coming back in a few seconds, I think.
there we go. That's good. That's
Nice.
good.
Okay,
Thanks,
good.
He's
everybody.
alive!
Didn't die for too long. All right, yes. I saw it go from like 0 to back to a reputable number, like really quick. So that was good. Nice. Good recovery, OBS. All right. So
Was
yeah,
there
go ahead.
anything about the store?
Oh, I was gonna say, my dad shops at that store. Small world.
Oh,
uh,
what is your father's name?
Oh God.
Dorcas
That's why you
stalking.
prepare.
uh, uh, while everyone's doing this, Gavin's just gonna let them decide the fate of the guy because he's tired. And he's gonna go try to sit on the thing and try to take a short rest. I guess
All right. Fair enough.
he's gonna go just sit and let them finish out here.
Oh, actually, what you guys can do is, well, I didn't want to kind of steer you guys into that, but you could just
Yeah,
load them onto the cart and keep
game
moving.
wanted to. Uh, Monkey, game wanted to try the NPC or the name generator.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
Yes. Go
for
ahead
this
and
guy?
yes. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, game. I was not paying a proper attention to chat. I need to like make sure there's some sort of notification that lets me know
Oh,
when these. I mean, like audio
I
notification.
am your notification.
All right.
do we
Thank you so
name
much.
generate Serena's dad, or do you name generate the guy who's drinking piss? Which one?
Yeah.
No,
That's a
his
good. That's
last
a
name
good
would be.
point.
His
So yeah.
last name is Stalking, obviously, like
Okay.
mine.
Yeah. So yeah.
How do
Game
you know? Maybe you're
adventure.
adopted.
Yeah, you may provide the first name of Serena's father or the name of the guy who is being forced to drink piss right now.
His name is Sir Drinks Piss a lot.
Uh, Sir
Sir
PP
Goblo
Drinky.
Piss.
Don't accept goblin beer. Never mind what
Right.
it is.
Note to self: never let goblins give you anything to drink.
Gavin, I got you a nice white frothy beer.
My father made it.
Our own
It's
homebrew,
homebrew.
if you will.
It's a bit salty, but you know.
All right,
He was a
so
big smoker,
Well,
so
while
there's a
everything's
hint of
going on, I'm
battery
already
acid.
tying his feet up.
Oren Drinketh. Okay, that is the name of our guy. Um,
Orange.
but-
Okay.
so my name's Oren. Oren Drinketh. I'm from Old Uthonshire. If that's where you're going, I could show you around. And I mean, whatever you want. Just don't hurt me anymore. Just don't make me drink piss. Don't. Then he kind
I
of
lean very close to him,
he kind of points
and I
a
go,
shaking hand at Serena and bathe you bloody goblin.
I lean very close to him, and I go, "You say anything?"
um,
Anything?
uh,
How
what?
much money do you have on you?
You might be better off with how I will treat you, boy.
Well, as you can see, business ain't doing great. Let's see. He kind of reaches for his coin, like a pouch. He kind of throws it on the ground, just like, kind of like he throws it towards you, but he tries to make sure it lands as close to at your feet as possible to make sure that there's like, no more reason to step any closer to him, basically.
I lean so close, my nose is touching his, and I go, "Is that all?"
Um,
And I pull out the other yellow vial from my jacket.
it's all right, fine. He kind of reaches into a pocket and pulls out like 3 more gold. I was saving these for a rainy day, but it looks like those clouds ain't looking that great. He kind of says, kind of trying to make a joke out of it, like you guys look up. It's a sunny day, but he means very figuratively, of course. Not his brightest day.
Now, I'm wondering, do I want to make my character kind of weird and funny and retarded, or kind of weird and funny and really dark?
Ah, the choice is yours.
I'm gonna roll a d20 to see if I do what I think I would be doing.
Which
10
is
or
a need.
higher, I do bad. 10 or lower, I do good.
Oh no.
It's a 3. I do good.
Ah.
I kind of pat him on his head,
Mhm.
take up the gold, and walk away.
All right. So so now you have, in addition to the 3 gold that he was kind of his holdout gold, you have 14 gold altogether.
Hey, wait a second. Why did we just let that merchant take the guy's gold?
Why did you just let the
Oh,
merchant
well.
take that guy's gold?
Gavin,
Oh, well, not my
does
part.
not matter when you're in the service of the king.
I don't know. I want the shinies.
All
Although
right.
you
So,
may need to be careful around Serena.
All right, dude. What's the fastest way to the city? I forget its name. I'm sorry.
well, to get to Old Uthonshire, just keep following the road south, and well, yeah, I'll make sure. Well, just make sure you just stick to the roads, and well, if any trouble comes along, I'll do what I can to stop it. You know what I mean. Um, Go ahead and make an insight check on that statement of his.
That's somebody else. I've already rolled an insight check.
Give me a second. I actually might have a skill here. Let me double check.
Insight? What is insight?
I'm too busy counting the gold to pay attention to anything when he was saying.
Never mind. My skill does something else than I thought. So, I mean, I can throw. Let me see. I'll do an insight real quick.
All right.
19 plus 1 says 20.
Okay, so yeah, with the 20, you know he is telling the truth. But what he means specifically is that you would know that bandits kind of use different kind of signals and gestures and kind of like hand jive and other kind of means of identifying their marks, so to say. So let's say if like there are 2 passing convoys of bandits, like they would kind of be able to signal, hey, don't mess with that wagon. That wagon's mine. Hey, that's my target. Stay off of it. So he's offering to do that for you guys to keep you guys protected on the way. So in other words, there will be no more attacks from any bandits as long as he's there to kind of signal for you. But
I trust him, but will keep Bunny trained with a knife behind him.
yeah, and I was about to say, yeah, you
So,
also
yeah.
would know from that insight check that sometimes they could use kind of false signals like, hey, steer clear, but I am under duress, so let maybe like, kind of keep close. So, yeah, they can kind of signal like various kind of things to one another. So, yeah, you are aware that he could, he's not likely that he's lying, but it is within his capability to send out false signals.
I say let's take him. I need a new pet.
Okay.
What happened to the last one?
He died. It wasn't my fault.
Real
Are you
quick, if I
feeding
may
it?
interject, I would like to stealthily slip away because I actually have to go sleep now.
Okay.
Oh no.
But I will roll a stealth check to see if I can get away without them noticing.
Well, I will say that, yeah, you just kind of do your thing. Like, for all we know, your goal was to just unload some of your wares and just keep it moving. Like, you're not necessarily, as a traveling merchant, you're not necessarily beholden or expected to kind of travel with these people. So,
Also, I got a 21 on stealth.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you just Batman out, just woof.
Peace
Yo, wait,
out.
where'd that merchant go? He
You
just
see,
took,
you
like,
see where I
14
was
gold off the
standing.
guy.
You see where I was standing. Just a little vial of yellow liquid left.
Yes.
The bottle, the outside is still a little bit wet.
Oh no. Well,
and
Ray,
it
if you
smells
gotta
like
go.
asparagus.
Please keep that one away from us.
All right, Ray. Well, hey, thank you so much for stopping by, Ray. You have a good night,
Yeah.
and have a good one.
Thank you.
Good
Hey,
night.
we lost
See you
Ray,
guys
but we
next
gained
time.
a water pupper.
Have fun. Ooh.
Hey, water pupper, welcome back. All right, so I guess with
All right.
that, you guys have one companion has dipped out, but another one is now part of the crew. Well, whether or not they
Part of the crew.
right, we're using that very loosely.
They're against their will.
Against their
I'll
will,
whisper
of
to the
course.
guy, hey, you came across a string of bad luck. The crown will reimburse you. And I'll whisper to him so nobody else hears it. The crown will reimburse you 10 gold if we get there safely.
Sounds like a deal to me.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I have
yeah.
no more qualms.
All right, so after that, let's see. So the travels kind of continue, uneventful. Your guy kind of he holds true to his word. You may see him kind of signaling once or twice as other caravans are passing by. But yeah, other than that, all seems well. And eventually,
Does this by any chance count as a short rest?
well, that's a good question. Yes, we will say that is a short rest.
Ooh.
Yes, so you may roll a hit die and recover.
Oh no, I'm fully recovered. I just want my second wind back.
Okay, gotcha. Yes, so you do
I'm the
regain.
only one who is. I'm the only one who got hit.
So yes, that is correct. You do regain certain abilities like that. So yes, that is fine. All right, and so with that, travel continues until you find your way in Old Uthonshire. All right, so let's see here.
Where did we come in at?
Yeah, I was about to set that up, because, yeah, again, this was one of the projects I was working on. I didn't get to finish my map in time, but here's how I will... Okay, so you guys are going... Well, I'm going to use these as markers. That is spot number 1. Over here. Let's see. I will use Darian as kind of a representation of the... No, actually, no. We will allow you all to be individuals here. So, Darian, where... Okay. Here's how we're going to do town interactions. Everyone get your Constitution modifiers ready, as in see what your Constitution scores are.
Yep.
The score or the modifier?
Oh, just the modifier. Yeah, sorry.
Plus one.
+1 for Serena. +2 for me.
Okay.
I'll give the bandit 10 gold and cut him loose, I guess.
All right.
That's okay with me.
So yeah, like, is everyone okay with that, or any objections to?
I mean, they won't see me hand him the gold, but I'll just cut him loose.
Right.
On his way.
Before he gets too far away, I'm gonna take Serena's dagger and stab his hand. Consider it early retirement.
He kind of stifles the complaint, but he knows he's smart enough to leave well enough alone. So he takes it and he runs.
My pet.
Maybe I'll buy a leash for you.
So you
Look,
gotta...
Serena, really gotta talk about what you do to prisoners on the way here. Okay, yeah, look, he's not gonna talk to anybody, but if an ethics committee came by, they'd like have tons of questions.
Alright, so let's see here. So, yeah, there are some destinations here I'm marking for Old Uthonshire. Let's see. Oh, okay, and basically how this will work is your Constitution modifier represents the number of activities you can do in a day before you're kind of just worn out. I mean, again, you guys did some traveling, had some combat, so yeah, you're not necessarily going to be fresh enough to just be out there doing everything in a day without getting some rest. So, yeah, Darian, which of these points... actually, let me make sure I've got all the points secured. Let's see. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, yes, I have one more point I'm working on here. There we go. All right. So yes, is there a certain point that you have in mind, Darian?
Which one's the tavern?
Let's see. Well, you know what? I'll say that your assistant, before he ran off, he kind of kindly pointed out like where's what. He said that there is a winery in this town, and that is actually what point number 2 is.
I guess I'll head over there then
All right.
and start getting a rest going.
Okay. And let's see. So, does anyone follow him, or do you guys go to different points?
What was
I,
the
of
overall
course,
mission?
follow.
Oh,
Okay. Well, for now, you guys can. This is kind of a waypoint stop. You guys are kind of looking for the location of Sir Crassus Bravemarsh. That is your immediate quest. He's been. You've been told that he has been somewhere. He was last seen somewhere around this area. You've also heard from your captive, or former captive. He kind of implied that there have been travelers going missing around these parts. And as he mentioned, he knows nothing about the disappearances. He just kind of might have scalped a little bit off the top before they vanished. But like as far as the actual disappearances, you guys confirmed that, yeah, he knows nothing about that.
all right. Sorry, could you repeat his name again, real quick?
Oh, whose name?
The guy we're looking for.
Oh, Crassus Bravemarsh.
Crassus. And is he employment of the king, or is he?
Yes, yeah, he is a fellow knight of the Gold Spire.
Would I know him, or am I just...
Go ahead and make a
Disregard.
make a history check.
Spire, right? Sorry. History check.
Yes.
I'm assuming that I would know of him. I don't know how much.
At the bare minimum, you'd know of him, but as far as
10.
knowing much more about that, that depends on how the dice go.
10. So
10?
probably as much as anyone else knows.
Yeah, you know of him. You think you might have seen him, but again, a lot of these knights have been away on their respective missions for quite some time, so it's entirely possible that you might have joined the Royal Guard even after Crassus was kind of dispatched to do his thing. So, yeah, you might have heard whispers of his name and various other knights, like, oh, how's Sir So-and-so doing, or how is this one doing, or whatever, but, yeah, as far as you actually having any experiential knowledge of Crassus, no.
I'll follow Darian into the bar, I guess, because that's a decent place to start asking around.
Okay.
Is it what time of day is it?
I would say it's about dusk. So,
all right.
yeah,
Perfect
like
timing.
roughly like more like 6 or 7 p.m. give or take.
And Serena said she was headed there as well.
Yes.
All right, very good, very good. All right, so that is 3 for the tavern. All right, so let's see.
Darian will tell the two. All right, it feels like I've been trying to steer us on track for this mission for a bit. I want to see if you guys can earn your keep here. So I'm gonna go sit over in that little corner over there and just like drink away what I did to that man earlier. And you guys figure out what that.
All right, so as you guys do that, let's see. A server comes up to you. Let's see. Wait, no. Let me get to that. All right, so yeah, as you approach, you see that you see signage that describe this place as it's called the Masterful Urchin. And let's see, what does the sign look like? It looks like it's very crudely drawn painting, but it looks like a very obviously poor kid, like a very cartoony, almost 1920s style looking. Like kind of like the Diary of the Wimpy Kid style art, you know, like he looks kind of like that, but you see, like, you know, he's kind of in like ragged clothing, but he's juggling. Like you see, like he's got like 2 or 3 little balls that maybe 3 or 4 balls he's juggling in the air. Let's see. So as you enter the establishment, yeah, you see it's actually surprisingly well kept. It looks humble, but very clean, very organized, and you see some people there. This is in maybe the richer district of this village, so not saying much, but it's yeah, you see that they're a bit more put together. Like, their clothes have maybe a few less holes in them than, say, the regular villagers you might have passed on the way here. So yeah, nothing fancy, but well-to-do.
I have a quick question for you here. In this area, is my character known or not?
No. It's very rare for them to actually see knights passing through, and yeah, they especially would not necessarily know what to do with you in particular. Like, they see this knight clad in all black, so yeah, they're looking at you a little odd. So yeah, if anything, they are intimidated by you, but
6'7",
yes,
black armor, just
right,
looking
yes,
down at everybody.
exactly. And Serena, are you describe what you're wearing? Are you wearing like very bardy looking clothes, or more like just regular standard travel gear? Like how obvious do you make it? How much do you advertise the fact that you are a bard?
I guess I'm wearing like more of like a cute little bardy kind of little overalls type thing.
Do you have your loot on your back?
Yeah, and I have my little lute and a couple other hidden instruments for later.
All right, so yeah, you're making it so you make it more or less clear that you're ready to kind of bard at a moment's notice. Okay.
Yeah.
So, yes. So yeah, I would say that they do seem to they do kind of welcome bards here, so they give you a bit of a pass on that. You do see a few glances like, ugh, goblins. Well, there goes the neighborhood. But then they keep it in check, as it does seem very clear that you are with this big, hulking, black-clad, really strong, silent type here. Gavin, you look about like maybe like their expected clientele. Like, okay, yeah, he's just, just a soldier passing through, just like, if anything, no, they might recognize you a bit more as like a royal guard. So, yeah, so they're like, oh, so you might hear whispers of them kind of wondering, what's a royal guard doing here? Oh, well, he does seem to keep odd company, but I guess we might need to, you might hear someone saying, oh, mind your manners, as someone is kind of threatening to say something a little rude about the rest of the company. But, yeah. Let's see. Ooh.
So,
oh, go ahead.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go directly to the bar and place the little crest coin down and start asking for information. Have you have you seen anything of, was it Blackmarsh?
Yes.
Okay. Blackmarsh in this area recently?
Blackmarsh? Sir, I think it's been a while since, let's see, I'm going to say, let me pick an NPC here first before I begin talking for them. Let's see. Ah, yes, here we go. So yeah, you talk to this lady here. She responds, she says, well, I wouldn't know anything about a Sir Blackmarsh. Is that... Make a perception check on this young lady. Or an insight check.
Insight. Come on, phone. My character sheet's on my phone.
Yeah, I understand. No worries.
11.
11. Let's see. Well, you know that certain knights tend to have kind of a bit of a kind of fan bases around them. So, yeah, but you could tell that she's familiar with the name of Bravemarsh, obviously not enough of a fangirl, I guess you could say, of him to really care. Oh, in fact, she'll say, Blackmarsh, that crusty old geezer. Ha! Not my type. So she kind of moves
Will
on.
your proprietor know more?
Oh, let me check. She kind of goes back. She kind of disappears for a second. And she calls for... Val, you ready?
Oh.
Hello, Val?
Me?
Yes. I got an old lady for you.
Yes.
Yes. Let's see. This lady's name is
Oh my god,
Elizabeth.
I love it.
Yes. Elizabeth is the owner and proprietor of the Masterful Urchin. You see her come out, and yeah, she begins to she's a little irate. She's kind of like because she doesn't like being bothered. She'd rather be in the back, kind of keeping tabs on the books, doing that sort of thing, not dealing with customers who are poking
Sounds
their
like
nose
me
in.
IRL. That really does sound like it's me
Oh,
IRL.
nice. This will be an easy role for you to play then. Perfect.
Yes.
All right. So yeah, go ahead. You guys can role play real quick. I need to take a quick bio, but I'll be back in a second.
Can we get can you fill me in again on the scene?
Yes. Okay. So they're at a tavern. So yeah, they're looking for Sir Crassus Bravemarsh. He's a knight of the Gold Spire, who he's been missing for maybe just a little too long for the king's comfort, and so the king has sent Blackarmor, Darian, to kind of check on this particular knight and to see, make sure he's okay, make sure his mission is going as planned. And just to make sure he's got, the king wants to make sure he's got all of his agents on the field, no one's deserted, no one's died, just a regular checkup. And
Do I have information on him?
go ahead and roll a d20 for me, just a blank d20.
Alright, hold on one sec. D20. 20.
Does the village have a giant lady in it? For now, it does, Water Pumper.
Oh my god.
What did you roll?
20.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it turns out this was just the lady they were looking for. She's got all the information. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. Alright, I'm gonna take a bio real quick, so I'm going to leave it up to you to improv. It's risky, but I'll do that, and I will clean up and smooth out any details upon my return. So, have at it. Good luck.
Okay. Alright, so y'all come inside, and I'm just like, you're looking for one of the staff members to talk to, right? To see where this other knight in shining armor's been.
Yes, I'm on a mission to find them. I need to
What-
know what the last appearance of them here were and where they may have gone.
Alright, let's start from the beginning. Come, so you guys walk inside, making a ruckus.
Making a ruckus.
Yeah.
So what happened exactly was the barmaid that was there went to get you because I was asking about
Oh, okay.
if the proprietor would know.
Well, what do we have here? I'm so busy right now, I can't be bothered with such petty things. Why couldn't you handle this yourself? Anyways, now that I'm up here, what is it that you boys want? And
Looking
Gremlin?
for we're looking for Blackmarsh. He was stationed here recently, but has not checked in a long time. So we're trying to figure out what's happened to him.
Blackmarsh. That name does actually ring a bell. Now that I think about it, there was someone over here the other night speaking about a Blackmarsh. He seems to have been causing a bit of a commotion. From what I understand, he's on the opposite side of town last he was seen yesterday. Oh, God. They're always talking about him these days. Last time I saw him was a few weeks ago, though.
So
Did
he's
you pull-
been.
All right, I caught the
Oh,
last,
no, you go.
the tail end of that. Can you guys quickly recap for me what she just said? And I will incorporate that into. I will back you up on whatever you said. So.
She was just saying that he's been causing a ruckus on the other end of town, but it's been what was it, a couple weeks since you last saw him?
Mm-hmm.
And
In the
went
tavern.
around asking about him earlier.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, I will say that she speaks with an. Go ahead and make. Are you guys make an insight check on her story?
14.
Okay.
12.
Serena.
Second. 8.
Oh, okay. All right, so I will say that as a group, you guys passed. Whoever rolled the highest.
Hear.
Oh no.
Ah.
Huh? All right, so I would say that yeah, that was enough to know that yeah, the person you were talking to earlier, she.
Sorry, can you repeat that? The cat unplugged my headphones. I
Oh
couldn't hear
no.
anything.
Oh no, you're good. You're good. I was saying that the person who you guys spoke with before, she didn't really know any better. She wouldn't have known exactly who she was dealing with, but Elizabeth here, yes, her story does pan out. She does kind of, she knows a bit more. I would say that her story included just enough details to where it's like, yeah, that does kind of track actually. So yes, you do know that at some point Crassus was actually here a few weeks ago. And yeah, there is evidence that he was, or there's enough to her story that yes, this is the word you're trusting, this is the info that you guys were looking for. So,
I hope he never steps foot in this tavern ever again. He was already in a drunken stupor from another tavern down the road. Such a pain in the ass.
So,
I will say that
has
she
he been intoxicated a lot lately?
Oh no, actually, I'm going to retcon that.
Okay.
I'm gonna say that Elizabeth knew there was something different. It wasn't just intoxication. Like this was something different, like something
Indeed.
deeper, something much deeper was going on. Like maybe more like a crazed or possessed look in his eyes. Like this man, like if he was drinking, he was trying to drown out some demons. Like this
I'm
wasn't
still recuperating on the finances to this day.
Oh, yes. We'll add to that. Yes, very good. So yeah, he did drive up a bit of a tab when he was here a few weeks ago. Yes. I will also say that Elizabeth overheard him mumbling something about breaking a curse.
Yes,
Right.
while he was here when we were struggling to get him out, he kept repeating the same phrase. I have to get rid of this damn curse, the fucking demon. Anyways, nobody understood what he was talking about, but while he was speaking it, I couldn't help but to feel something unnatural within him. Never to say we didn't have the supplies or resources to get him the help he needed, so we had to escort him out.
Thank you for the information, my lady. Might I ask though, how much of a tab did he build up?
Let's see. Roll 2. Oh, actually, I will take care of that. So yeah, no worries. I will provide that figure momentarily.
Keep in mind, it's been a few weeks since he was last here, and I'm still recovering financially.
Let's see here. Okay. Let's see. Doing the math here.
Doing the math, yeah. Doing the math, yeah.
Let's see. He caused total damage amounting to, let's see. Just about 1,530 gold. And,
may I ask what exactly he did to run up that tab?
Well, the
okay.
thing is,
Here.
that day we had just received special orders for the upcoming holiday. So all of that was a month's worth of liquor that was specially imported from another country. I had been saving up for that for over a year, and more than half of it is already gone.
All right, Val,
Is-
remind me to give you an inspiration for that, because actually that was in my notes. You reminded me of something I almost forgot.
Hey!
Yeah, the
This is why
town
we're
is...
partners.
Yes. Yeah, you reminded me of something I forgot. The town does happen to be preparing to celebrate a holiday, as in its 120th anniversary. So yes. So yeah, the town is
Why
kind
do
of
bad
preparing
things
for
always happen around anniversaries?
that. Right.
For
So
dramatic
wow,
effect.
that was a really nice catch, Val. Wow.
Oh my god, I didn't even know about that.
Yeah, that was amazing intuition. But that was right there in my notes too. Wow.
Love it.
Ooh.
Wait, is Blackmarsh still under employ of the crown?
Yes, officially.
All right. In that case, we will go find Blackmarsh. In the event that we do not return within the next 48 hours, I will hand her I guess I probably have something like this. It's like a slip that she can, with like an official seal that she can send.
Like a promissory note.
Yeah, like a recompense, like under the orders of like destruction property by SXX, signed here by Gavin. Deadguard.
By the way, I did manage to find something that he left behind.
May we see it?
Monkey.
Yeah, well,
A monkey.
I'm
Yeah,
kind
a monkey.
of, I'm curious as to where you're going with this.
Oh,
I was gonna ask if you were. I was gonna ask if you're okay with this.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. Like, hey, this is kind of improv roleplay. I'm all for that. So yeah.
Alrighty. It's a piece of paper
Oh, a
with
monkey.
some strange writing in it. It doesn't look like any normal language within our country, and I've never seen it from any of the neighboring countries. I'd say it's something old and forbidden. It looks like it was ripped out of some sort of grimoire. If you can translate it, or
Are
maybe
you
take it to
familiar-
one of the... Huh?
So, are you familiar with magic grimoires?
Me, unfortunately not. I come
damn.
from a family of bankers and noblemen.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, Val, you're doing an amazing job here with this character. I've given you nothing to work with. Wow.
Listen, the entire time, past 2 hours, I've been saying nothing. Of course, I'm gonna
Oh my
make up for
goodness.
it.
I mean, you're doing a phenomenal job, I gotta say. Wow.
Oh, gosh,
Gavin will slowly
thank you.
put his
You may
card away.
keep praising me.
Let's
Now,
see.
I do know that we had a scryer or a scholar
Scrawler.
come by a few days ago. He's staying in the tavern right next door. He might be able to help you translate or understand what's written on that paper.
Oh, actually, I will say, on top of that, to work with that, I'll say that Elsbeth knows that position number 1 on the map is actually a writer's guild. And right next to it is kind of a stage, so like as in like writers
my
and
God, this is
playwrights tend to
perfect.
gather. So yeah, you're like I swear guys, I didn't share my notes with her. She's just kind of hitting a lot of these perfect points here.
And I
That's
don't know how to
insane.
decipher this map. I'm looking at the map on his stream and I don't know what anything is.
Yeah, I was supposed to have yeah, again, like none of these things are labeled. It's more like a trial and error. But yeah, so yeah, she all the more to the point where Val didn't know any of this stuff, so
Yeah.
she's just kind of
Yeah.
intuitively understanding what she's thinking like a monkey.
I'm very good at last minute things, I'm not gonna lie. So this entire last 2 hours I haven't been thinking about anything. I've just been listening and laughing and honestly, truly.
Nice.
Wait, did we also get the location where Blackmarsh is living right now?
So from what I remember, he's across the town. I believe he might be locked up in one of the caves in the mountain.
Wait, sorry, is he in town or in a mountain cave? That's
So-
more concerning.
The
He's
opposite
probably-
side of the town has mountains that divide from the neighboring town, and to keep him from causing any more trouble, we had to lock him inside.
And again, this was a few weeks ago, so this is as much as she, to her current, as far as she knows.
Yes, as far as I remember.
Live, laugh, monkey. Yes.
Gosh.
Has anyone checked up on him within like the last week?
So there's the issue. He had already been causing so much trouble. We cast a spell to keep him away from people, but it seems like he's still stirring up trouble. But those are just rumors that we hear to this day. The opposite side of town is different from this side. So what you hear, what's told here, it might be different from what's over there.
And she is
Okay.
correct to an extent because currently, this tavern is on the rich, well-to-do side of town. Not to mention that you guys are essentially in kind of the artsy-fartsy district. So, and again, there's a writers' guild just down the street, essentially. So, tales are very likely to become embellished on this end, whereas they might be a bit more oversimplified on the other side of town, across the stream, so to say. So, you guys might have to kind of try to find the middle ground in between the two versions of the stories that you might hear. So, yeah.
Alright, so before we go any further here, might I ask what kind of trouble has he been causing?
Well, it started off as just mumbling and running into walls and bumping into people, and then he became more violent. The more that people tried to help him or talk to him, the more he got confused with who was who. It seemed like he began to try to fight them as if they were some sort of otherworldly creature, and still mumbling that same phrase.
Was he an alcoholic? Or is he an alcoholic? Oh, I'm assuming he's not.
Okay, I know I've been saying this a lot, but go ahead and make a history check. But this is going to be more based on, I think, more like in terms of rumors. So, I will give Gavin advantage on that, seeing as he's been around the court more. So that was with 2 rolls.
Well, that's a 2 rolls. Man, I struggle to roll above a 10.
Oh no! All right, so
It's
I'm
okay.
gonna say, there's really no conclusive answer I can give to that. Gavin does not know of Sir Crassus's alcohol habits, so he's not really able. He has heard no whispers confirming nor denying any sort of rumors regarding his drinking habits.
Indeed. And I hope I never find out.
I will
Alright,
say though that
there
Gavin
is-
does know that there are some knights who have reputations for being able to hold their alcohol. Some more so than others, but none of those particular
Precisely.
tales.
We get them all the time. It's quite common.
Yes, but yeah, no
real quick,
particular
Monkey, I
tales
need
of
to say
Crassus.
something real quick.
Yes.
So Bunny and I need to get wrapping up here.
Oh,
since
yeah,
we
yeah, we
have,
are.
haunted house going to. Okay.
Oh, cool. So yeah, you guys are basically. I was gonna let this conversation play its course. You guys establish
Perfect,
lodging,
perfect.
and we're gonna wrap up from there.
Is this tavern a bar, but it also has rooms?
Yes, it does.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
All right, I'll toss him 3 gold for a night's stay, I guess.
All right.
All right. Would you like 2 bedrooms and a child's bed for one of them?
Perfect.
20. Your character's 20.
I'm not a child.
Oh, alrighty. A cage then?
That'll do.
I wouldn't do that. He tends to gnaw on cages.
Well, this isn't the first time we've had our kind in here, and they seem more comfortable in cages or children's beds.
Whoa.
Not all goblins, but I don't know.
The
It
majority,
could be a
however.
thing. It could be a thing, though. Maybe someone would like it.
I'm not paying cage insurance. I don't know about you two, but
That's all right. Our cages are top of the line. We have them imported from another country, so they're made with adamantium, gold, and stainless steel.
whoa, that
I guess
is
you might have
expensive.
had some
do
very,
an insight
some
check
very
on that.
violent clientele.
Well, just like the liquor that we lost mostly of, I had been saving up from that, and we have connections when it comes to hospitality.
Make
Real
an
quick, my
insight check
insight
on the
roll
nature
is
of
a
that
5.
cage. Oh, 5?
16.
16.
16.
Okay, so about that
Wait,
cage,
Aw.
it's almost like how any burger joint, any hole-in-the-wall burger joint claims they're like the world's best. Like, oh, world's best burgers at Bob's Burger Burn or whatever, you know. It's like, they all like to say that, so...
Damn it.
that was a nice try, though. So yeah, you know, she like doesn't mean anything by it. It's just a sales pitch kind of thing, just to kind of exaggerate.
Okay, fair enough. So what's it actually made of then?
It might just be gilded.
Lead.
Just lead.
Lead. Painted over lead.
Right, exactly. It's just a regular cage, just painted over, and you charge extra just to be like, ah, it's premium.
Exactly.
You know, goblins
They
like
seem to
shiny,
buy
so
into it anyways.
Right.
Exactly. You
Yeah.
just put a little coating on it every time before it's used again. They never know the difference.
you know, goblins like shiny, so you just kind of coat it with some shiny, and they're good to go.
Exactly. I understand their kind, and more than likely they already know it's fake, but they still like it.
Right. They pay for the extra.
Okay.
All right. So yeah, does everyone kind of get settled in, or any final questions for the hostess?
Do you have any leashes or collars?
Well, now that you bring it up, we do have 2 left. One
Gavin's
was
just
for
gonna-
a dragon, and then the other one.
Gavin just
Oh my
nopes out.
God. Gavin just goes into bed.
In fact, I'll say that
Yeah.
Gavin and Darian kind of they kind of make their way to their rooms after paying, but like Serena kind of asks Elizabeth that question, kind of like in a whisper as they're all kind of heading up.
Right.
Like, oh hey, one last question? You got any leashes and collars? All right, so yeah.
I do actually have a spare.
All right,
I've
so
heard of having a pet goblin, but having a pet human on our side.
right. So yeah, with that, I think we will kind of, I guess everyone will kind of get settled into their rooms and,
Get the kennel.
yes. So yeah, we'll kind of wrap things up there for now.
All right.
All right. So what I'm going to do now is we're gonna transition back to our blah. Yes. There we go. All right, so looks like we've completed our first session. Oh man, woohoo! We did it. So yeah, it turns out yeah, it wasn't so bad after all. I mean, kind of rough around the edges, but we did it. So
I'm scared.
I know I was kind of scared too. Like, ooh, it was rough, but we did it. So that was Percaigon, prologue 1, Dark and Gray. Looks like it's going to be a 2-parter, part 1. So most likely by the next part, we will have our full party ready to see what happened to Sir Crassus Bravemarsh, and we will investigate from there. So yeah, wow. All right, let's see. Well, it's gonna see if we have anyone we can raid into. So yeah,
Sorry
hey,
about that. Someone went to the door.
oh no problem. But yeah, thanks everyone for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. I hope you guys had a great time dealing with our shenanigans and nonsense. Hey, you're welcome, Water Puffer. Thank you so much for stopping by. And Red Cry 96. Unfortunately, missed some of it, but I enjoyed the rest. Great. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. So hey, maybe next time I will be a bit better about advertising it, letting you guys know. You know, when we'll have things a bit more together next time, I think. But yeah, I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. So yes. Let's see who is available to raid. any suggestions while I try to go down my list here?
Fortunately, all my people are offline.
Oh, Momo Pionia, she is on. She's playing Doki Doki Literature Club. So yeah, again, she provided the voice of the Queen of Queen Clytemnestra. So yes, if you guys can, please stop by, tell her, give her a monkey bro hello, and tell her, she did a great job with that voice. I asked for it fairly last minute, but yeah, she really came in clutch and made it happen. So, yes.
All right.
Let's see. I think yeah, one of these days I'm gonna get good at rating.
Always a pain.
Okay, there we go. All right, so yeah, we're gonna send. We're gonna send you guys her way, and well, for now, thank you for stopping by again, and sayonara.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.